green flag gets out. Let's take you through the starting lineup then for Junior Rotax. That's about to make their way onto the circuit. I don't think we've got any graphics for it, so I'll quickly run through it myself on this one. Here we have got Ewan Charman and Thomas Mings-Beering starting this one on the front row. Kenzo Craigie and Harry Hannam go from row 2. Aidan Hassan and Joshua Turnbull, they round out row 3 and the top 6. Joshua Graham from Archie Buttle, Devon Nolan from Freddie Ingram, Lizzie Mentier from Morgan Hall, Oliver Sander from Zach Heslop, Alfie Thomas from Zach McDonald, Jack Baker and Mitch and Mulvey, Shane Chandiria and Benjamin Baker go from row 10 and rounding out the top 20. Oliver Smith from Matas Miazanskas from William Archer and Rex Ashley, Jack Killingham and Vlad Tomanchuk on row 13 from Emily Cotty and William Ray, Charlie Neve rounding out the field of 29 drivers. There we go. Anyone would think I've practiced that. I didn't. There we go. Lovely shot there. Busiest grid of this weekend. £500 up for grabs for the winner of this one, for the race winner. £300 for second place and £150 for third place. And you're thinking, Anthony, why is that more than what the other drivers were getting for the other E-plates? And that's because there are more drivers in this one. So, yes, it balances it out a little bit more. So, yes, we look forward to that one. So, big chunk of cash money up available for this one. Who's going to take the win in it? Green flag goes out. Here they go, down and towards turn 1. Great start from Charman. Charman holds on to the lead of this one, and it's a good start. Kenzo Craigie up into second. 3 wide for third place as they make their way up in towards the Christmas corner complex of the circuit, and they all hit the braking zone well. No concertinaing going on as they all make it round. Shane Chandiria, they're just getting squeezed at the exit of Inkermans as he's on the outside line going in towards the Ashby hairpin. Down through they go, and it's a nice clean start there from everyone, but everyone moving up. And again, one of the KR Sports there, I think that's Archie Buttle, making a few positions. He's had a good start, but crucially, look at the breakaway here that Ewan Charman and Kenzo Craigie have had. And there's a couple of karts going off. That looks to me like, is that a JDR? It is a JDR that's going wide there. Potentially, I think that could have been Zach McDonald going wide there, so hopefully he gets it back onto the circuit, but somewhat a little bit further down in the order. Back here, though, at the front, and it is Charman from Craigie leading the way, and a breaker, nice little breakaway they've got, and Harry Hannam, look at that, he's up into P3, good start.
Aidan Hassan was able to hold on to that P5, which is impressive because there was a lot of people jostling for that P3 position there, so he's done well to claim that back on track.
Has done indeed, so keep a close eye all the way throughout the field, because these early stages, a lot of drivers will want to be sending it down the inside. 12 minutes these finals, a little bit less than the actual championship finals that we've got this weekend. These are one-off races. Whoever gets this one gets the E-plate for Junior Rotax, and of course goes away with that £500 voucher as well. So looking forward for this one. Charman from Craigie still leading the way. Now it's Thomas Mings-Beering who's back up into third place now. He's got past Harry Hannam. And Harry Hannam, who, sponsored by the EBC brakes, did very well at Kart Masters. And I think those brakes were working top-notch for him. So the sponsorship working well.
And he's had a solid weekend this weekend as well, picking his way through positions. We've seen a lot of movement from him. We have indeed. So, yeah, we're looking forward to seeing what he can do in this final. Still plenty of time left in it, though, as a clear breakaway off the track. Is that Aidan Hassan? I think it is. The number 64, Aidan Hassan, off the circuit, and he is out of the race. What a disaster for Aidan Hassan. He was in 5th place, and it's all gone wrong, and he's out of this one. And that looks to me like that's the exit of Osiers, that's gone wrong. And, well, that's an absolute disaster. And there's another kart going slowly there. Another kart breaking down up the hill. 2 karts going slowly. Now, what's happened here? Now, okay, so who's going slowly there? It's 83. The number 83 that's going slow. Is that Joshua Turnbull?
Okay, it's Joshua Turnbull who's one of them. Did I see Harry Hannam one of them as well? I'd like to confirm that, because I don't want to alarm anyone, because I want to see where Harry Hannam was, because I thought I saw the 19 there tumbling down the order. So we'll double check that. And actually, the slippery surface flag, I reckon either radiator's gone pop or some oil's gone down. It was Harry Hannam. Yep, Turnbull, Harry Hannam, and Alfie Thomas all dropping down the order. And again, change the condition flag out at turn number 1 as a change there as through further down in the mid-pack of the field. It's all started to kick off. Oliver Sander diving to the inside there in the number 39, the 52 involved in that scrap as well. That's Jack Baker trying to find a piece of track to himself. And look how quickly it all concertinas up. Lizzie Mentier is in the middle of that as well. He's got Freddie Ingram and off the track. And who's that? It's an Argenti that's gone off the track.
50.
And it is number 59 who's gone off the track, the Argenti. That is Oliver Smith, who's off the track, and he's trying to clear the grass that's all collected up around the radiator. You've got to clear that, because if that clogs up the radiator, your engine will overheat. Well, this is all kicking off here again now as back down the inside, further down the order. We've got Kart's left, right, and centre. Freddie Ingram on Devon Nolan getting the move done, and Devon Nolan trying to fight it back now as well. Not getting it done. Lizzie Mentier under pressure from Sander. Back here at the front, though. And Thomas Smith. Oh, and it's all gone wrong again. All gone wrong at the hairpin. Ashby Hairpin, 2 drivers off the 66 and the 23. Going off the track. That William Archer.
Benjamin Baker.
Benjamin Baker, yeah. The 2 were next to each other as well. So it's all gone wrong. A feisty opening few laps here in Junior Rotax. But crucially, like we've seen over the course of this weekend, it's an Argenti 1, 2, 3. Now this time it's an Argenti 1, 2, 3, 4. As you've got Joshua Graham, who's gone up into 4th place, and that is very broken. That radiator completely detached.
Yeah, there's a few key players, Harry Hannum and Aiden Hassan, who are out of the race, which is a shame because they've had a very solid weekend, and we're definitely in the mix for the win today. So a shame to see them out, and we've got quite a few retirements from this race. There's a lot of close racing, a lot of battling in this first half.
There certainly is. Well, there again. Oh, and it's all kicking off again in the background there. They've got to be careful here. All still kicking off, and Morgan Hill and Matas Miazanska are still battling away. Back here, though, at the front, Devon Nolan trying to defend from Jack Baker. Oliver Sander is latching onto the back, so is Lizzie Mentier. And again, just defensive play in towards the hairpin. And, well, again, I think everyone getting a bit fed up of it. And Jack Baker taking to the inside there and trying to get him past. And Lizzie Mentier's gone through as well now. And it's getting a bit feisty. Change Andera. They go 3 wide. Oliver Sander in the middle of them. The sandwich and off wide into the grass. That's not gone well at all. So, again, that was never going to work. 3 wide. And, again, Sander just in that rear bumper of the driver in front. And it's all going wrong. So it was Mitchell Mulvey in front. Who was the driver that went down? I think it was Morgan Hill that went down. Not too sure. But drivers are just going off left, right, and centre, especially in this mid-pack. And they're not even battling for the lead here at the moment. There's so much grass that's been kicked up onto the circuit all over the place. It's going to make the track conditions just that little bit more slippery. Sander again just trying to defend here from the pack behind.
Yeah, and the difference it makes when it's such a busy grid.
Yeah.
Lots of big groups fighting for position.
Look at all that
looking
grass.
for a space on track, especially when half of it's covered in grass like that.
Yeah, that's not good at all. As Sander again goes down the inside of Devon Nolan and takes that position, moves up into P10 now. Devon Nolan down into P11. That McDonald is going to start closing in on this battle as well. So he's got to be careful not to get fully involved in this one. Shane Tandiria just in front. And again, they're all just scrapping so closely there. Devon Nolan again back to the inside, trying to find a way through. Not working. Back at the front. And seemingly a much calmer race here at the front, isn't it? Just 1, 2, 3 Argentis. There you go.
They're feeling good.
Yeah, it's like, what's that song that's on TikTok where it's like someone rushing and it's just like, then I'm thinking like a ballerina, and then it's that one. That's what this race is like at the moment. It's this battle here. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Described it well. This is what's happening in this race right now. It's manic race in the background here that's got nothing to do. Again, look at the grass there at turn 1 as well. Yeah. So much debris all over the circuit that's been kicked up on this race. There is Emily Cotty in the middle of this battle as well. She's certainly having a good race. She's right behind Zach McDonald.
Up 14 places.
Yeah, fabulous run for Emily Cotty at the moment. So keeping that one up, it's making several positions.
Also for Zach Hislop, who is up 8 positions, and he's got the fastest lap as well. So he's leading that midfield group there, trying to close the gap to Archie Buttle in P5.
Reza Seaworthian joins us on the live chat. Best of luck to everyone from 2022 E-Plate champion. There we go. Well, that confirms I was wrong with my data about my E-Plates. There was plenty of E-Plates over the previous years.
He's here to set the record straight.
He is. Reza racing in Genettas this year, doing very well. There we go. 3.5 minutes to go. And still, Sander now looking like he's controlling this one. There, Emily Cotti again making the brilliant moves right in the background there. And, well, changes here as Devon Nolan under pressure. Through goes.
5-second penalty for
Zach McDonald.
William Archer as well down in P22.
Yeah.
Not sure what that was for, but...
probably a multitude of things that we just don't know and we hadn't seen. So,
too much going on in this race.
We don't know. There is Zach McDonald running a little bit wide there, but getting the move done on Devon Nolan. And they make his way up into another position. He's still on a good recovery drive here. Still big changes all the way throughout the field, but no changes at the front. It's still Charman, Craigie and Spearing. 1, 2, 3. Don't get me wrong, they'll start battling fairly soon, I suspect, because again, you want to finish this one on the top spot. You do not want to finish it in second or third, but at the moment, they are looking good right now.
Yeah, such a dominant weekend from these three.
It has
and
been.
from Argenti.
Yeah.
Leading every single session in different variations of these three. So it'll be interesting to see how they sort out amongst themselves in the last lap. I imagine it will be all elbows out.
This is it. I mean, this is something that we've not seen for a while in these bigger division of karts, is like Argenti 1, 2, 3, Argenti 1, 2, 3. As Kenzo Craigie dives it to the inside here on Charman, gets it done, and that's the first sign here. That's the first sign that the battle is underway. And Craigie starts it, now leads the way in this race. Charman down to second, Spearing there in third still. And Archie Buttle now, who's in P4, is going to start to want to close in on this one. They are 2 seconds further down the road. Now, 2 seconds seems like a lot of time, but at this rate, trust me, 2 seconds will disappear quickly. There they are in the background. Archie Buttle and Joshua Graham still battling away. They could still be in this fight. Craigie going defensive once again as down the inside. Charman goes for the move and squeezes, and Thomas Min-Spearing gets both of them. 2 for 1 for Min-Spearing, and he's up into the race lead now. He will be delighted with this one, as he's always been right there. Third place, second place, one of those. Now he's got a chance to lead this one, and he's got a chance to win this one. He can save it for the final, but Craigie will retaliate on this one. Craigie will want to go for that race win, but he has got a long way to go. 30 seconds plus that one lap, and it's still Min-Spearing from Craigie, from Charman, the 1, 2, 3. Archie Buttle still there, and Graham still there in P5. So keep a close eye on this one, as there's 20 seconds to go in this race, and it's an Argenti 1, 2, 3. But will it stay that by the end of this race as they make their way into the mid-pack section? A little wide there from Spearing, a chink in the armory, a mistake from the driver leading the way. Craigie might take full advantage of this one as they go down into the boot section for the penultimate time. The timer strikes 0. The last lap board will be out this time for Junior Rotax for the E-Plate in 2023. £500 up for grabs for the race winner on this one, but who's going to take it? Through they go, through turn 1, up the hill, and Spearing goes defensive. Craigie sticks to the outside line. He tries to get the dive down the inside, but Spearing hits the brakes and just denies Craigie the chance of going down the inside. Now they've closed up again. Charman's going to have a fight here to try and go around the outside, but he can't do it. Side by side for the race lead as they go through, and Ewan Charman goes through into second. Kenzo Craigie tries to fight back, but he can't do it. Can Ewan Charman from third get to first place in one lap as he goes into the boot section? Spearing goes into the boot section first, but who's going to come out first as they make their way into the final section? Kenzo Craigie to the inside of his teammate. He gets into second place, but Spearing will take it. Thomas Min-Spearing across the line will be English champion and will take the £500 voucher from Kenzo Craigie and Ewan Charman. It is going to be an Argenti 1, 2, 3, but it will go the way of Thomas Min-Spearing. It was third all the way this weekend second in the pre-final, but now in the final, Thomas Minspearing strikes hard at his teammates, and he takes the race win by 0.03 of a second from Kenzo Craigie and Ewan Charm, and Archie Buttle will finish in P4 at the end of that one from Joshua Graham. Freddie Ingram will finish in P6 and will take the fastest lap of the race as well. Zach Heslop finishes in P7 from Lizzie Mentier, an impressive 8th place finish for Lizzie from Jack Baker finishing in P9. Oliver Sander, who was involved in that huge battle, finishes in P10 from Zach McDonald, Alfie Thomas, Emily Cotty, a fantastic result as well. Emily Cotty get 14 positions gained for Emily Cotty in that one, finishing in P13 from Devon Nolan as well, who unfortunately dropped 5 positions in that one. Mitchell Mulvey finishing in P15 after gaining 3 places as well. Matas Mierzanskas finishing an impressive P16, 6 places gained in that race. Shane Tandiri as well, 2 places gained from Jack Gillingham, William Archer and Vlad Tomanchuk. Charlie Nee finishes in 21st place from Rex Ashley, who finishes in 22nd place. Several retirements in that race. Oliver Smith, Morgan Hill, Benjamin Baker, Harry Hannum, Joshua Turnbull, Aidan Hassan and William Ray. Big names there dropping out of the race. But it is an Argenti 1-2-3 lockout on the podium for Junior Rotax. For the E-plate, it will go to Thomas Minspearing for Argenti Motorsport from Kenzo Craigie and Ewan Charman. We're ready down in Parc Ferme. Over to you.
So we're in Parc Ferme for after the race of the British E-plate in the Junior Rotax class, and I've got my winner here, Thomas Minspearing, who's going to avoid getting hit in the pit lane. How was that? Congratulations on the win. You've been very dominant in your Argenti teammates all weekend, but I bet it feels good to come away with the P1.
Yeah, we just had a good start, got into 3rd. Knew they would have a fight at the end, and I just picked up the pieces with it.
Amazing. And all weekend we've kind of seen you at the back of those 3 trying to fight for positions, but you waited for when it mattered to really pick up the P1. What did you do to get by your teammates?
Obviously they 2 tried to overtake, so Ewan tried to overtake Kenzo. They just both ran wide, and I got the cutback on them both.
Perfect. And how helpful was it to have your Argenti teammates there with you all weekend? Do you think that made you a lot stronger?
Yeah, amazing. You can trust them more than other drivers out there, so yeah, it's very good.
Perfect. And who would you like to thank this weekend?
My mechanic Sam, Ron Meadows, Danny Sweeney, Argenti Motorsport, Car Republic, and my mum and my dad.
Perfect. Well, congratulations again. Thank you. See you later. All right, let's see if we can wrangle our P2. I can see Kenzo Craigie here. Congratulations. How was that one? I'm sure you're after the P1, but a very good result for the team. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it was a good race. Had a good start. Gapped the rest of the field with my teammate, and then with 2 minutes to go, we went in, and then I made a mistake whilst defending, and then that cost us the win ultimately. But other than that, it's been a really good weekend. We pulled in quali, won one of our heats, 2nd in the pre, 2nd in the final, so really good positives to take away from the weekend.
Amazing. And what do you think it was that made you so strong this weekend? Do you think it was having your teammates around you or the strength at the track?
I think it's a bit of everything, you know. Since Kart Masters, really, we've had a big step up from before, so the team's been a big factor of that. They've helped me a lot. And then also racing your teammates is a bit easier than racing not your teammates, because they're not as aggressive, but yeah, still a great result.
Amazing. And who would you like to thank this weekend?
I'd like to thank the whole of Argenti Motorsports, Ron Meadows, Mercedes AMG F1, my parents, my family, and my mechanic, Louis Diamond. Just faultless job on the spanners all weekend, so yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Congratulations on your P2. All right, and now for P3, our 3rd and final Argenti driver. How was that? Happy to come away with P3? Feel like you've done everything you could this weekend?
I mean, yeah, it was a good weekend overall. I mean, we started pole, started to stretch away at the start, got a good start. Started to build a little bit of a gap on Kenzo and Tom, and then yeah, with the slipstream and everything, they caught back up. And then when Kenzo went in, it just turned into a little bit of a hack, and yeah, it was fun for the last few laps. It's a shame that to come away P3. Of course, always hoping for the win, but yeah, I mean, I'd like to thank our Argenti Motorsport, OH Media Management, my dad for being a great mechanic, and all the support from my family.
Perfect. Well, congratulations on P3, and it was a very good weekend for the whole team.
Yeah, not too bad.
Amazing. See you on the podium. All right, good to hear from all the Argenti drivers. A very dominant performance from them this weekend. And now it's on to our final race of the afternoon with the Senior Rotax class for the British E-Plate.
Thank you very much down there, Ailey, down there in Parc Ferme, chatting to our winners from that one. We do have a bit of time before our final race. Senior Rotax Race 31 for the E-Plate will be next. Curious to see, can Harry Linden dominate that one as well? We'll take a short ad break, but don't go anywhere because that race is coming up very, very soon. We move on now to the penultimate podium then this evening. We turn our attention to race 30 for Junior Rotax. And again, another dominant performance for the Argenti Motorsport team, taking a 1-2-3, but starting in third place after starting on pole, but finishing just 0.7 of a second behind his two teammates. Please welcome onto the podium the number 42, Ewan Charman. Dan Parker comes in to present the trophy and cap for third place driver Ewan Charman. On to second place, and again another one of our drivers for the Argenti Motorsport team, finishing just 0.3 of a second behind your race winner. Please welcome onto the podium the number 44, Kenzo Craigie. And again, Dan Parker will come in to present the awards there once more. The second place Wera Tools cap and the magnificent trophy with visor strip as well. Moving on then to our race winner, and it was looking like it was going to be a third place throughout the entire weekend, but in the final it all came together after 17 laps of racing for Argenti Motorsport. Please welcome the number 78, Thomas Min-Spearing. And then, of course, we can't forget the E-Plate that will be presented for Junior Rotax. Thomas Min-Spearing comes away the English champion at the end of this one as well. A brilliant weekend. Please welcome as well onto the podium. We can't forget Jet Wash Sam as well onto the podium, the winning mechanic. We've got to say it. Well done. It looks like he could do with a jet wash as well. He's had a busy old weekend. Top lad. I'm kidding. It looks like he's going to whip me now. There we go. Please, a huge round of applause for your finalists in Junior Rotax. Excellent. Got to do all top step. Go on, squeeze in there. Oh, you've lost him. You've lost Carey. You've got to ask Kart Republic for a bigger Carey. I know they make bigger ones. There we go. Perfect. Right. Thank you very much, guys. Well done to our drivers in Junior Rotax. We turn our attention to